Hello, and thanks for joining us. This is Sergio with Smart LED, and today I'm going to show you the product showcase of our brand new Gen 8 1x2 modular panel for outdoor LED full color signs. Panel's right here. It is exactly 2 foot long by 1 foot high panel, modular panel. You can stack multiple panels up to infinity, and you can bolt them together, and you can stack them to the left to the right, also pretty much to infinity, and make any size you want, from small 2x4 for church, all the way up to 10x20, 4x8, 14x48, and even spectacular sizes like 30x60. Once you've seen on Times Square, they're usually about 60 feet tall and 30 foot wide. But let's talk about the panel itself. On the front, this panel is built from the ground up by Smart LED, fully designed by us in California, and of course manufactured exclusively for us overseas. The panels are fully sealed panels, which I have one right here. It's fully IP68 front and back. They have louvers, or baseball hats, some people like to call them, which prevent the sunlight from directly hitting the 10,000 nit LEDs, but also protect it from strikes. So if somebody throws something, even if they throw an empty beer bottle, it will bounce off the LEDs and it won't damage them. The back is, again, also this, you've never seen a back like this. It's got an expandable, it's a high strength ABS poly plastic. And on the back, it's got the single connector, which feeds it both power and data. There's no wires or no loose cables like a lot of other companies. This is a solid state panel. And you can see that on the front and the back, it's a quite interesting system with 4 cam locks that you can lock and unlock the panel with. So later I'll show you how we unlock the panels once we do the full product teardown, which I'm going to show you in a minute here. But these cam locks are operated either from the front or from the back. So the panel is both front serviceable and rear serviceable. As you can see, you drop in the Stanley tool. This is a Stanley 9428 tool. It's like a 3mm hex wrench. And you just drop it into the cam lock, and it's finger tight. You don't have to be like some other systems you may have seen. Other LED signs, you have to put all this extreme pressure. For Smart LED, we want to be smart. We want to be easy. Just with your fingers, you just turn a quarter turn, counterclockwise to loosen and clockwise to tighten. So it's like lefty loosey, righty tighty. It's that easy. So up on the front, I want to show you these LEDs are not your typical LEDs that you may see from other manufacturers. These are 10,000 nit ultra high brightness LEDs. Most other manufacturers are doing 6,500 for the LED brightness. But here at Smart LED, we're doing a full 10,000 nits. Why do we do that? Because we want your sign to be perfectly visible, even in direct sunlight. So our signs, even in the strongest sun, like the California sun and Arizona, they're vivid blues, beautiful reds, and awesome greens. You get to see every single color. In most other signs that I've seen, if they're with that range of 7,000 or 8,000 nits, once you have a color on there in direct sunlight, they look washed out. But with Smart LED, all the colors are bright and they look amazing, even in direct sunlight. Now, the brain unit, which we don't have here, connects to these panels, and it'll automatically dim the sign for nighttime. That way it's not glaring. So what I'm showing you here, this is a 9.5mm or 10mm LED panel. Each Gen 8 panel is actually 2 of these. And you can see this is a 6mm panel. But if I put it side by side, you can easily notice that this resolution, even though it's good, it's definitely not as tight and high resolution as the 6mm. You could also see that, but now that's the only difference. As far as the connector, it's exactly the same. So if you had a 9.5mm sign and then you wanted to trade it up, or you wanted to convert it to 6mm, all you would have to do is buy the panels, and then you could upgrade the sign because everything else is the same. So that's exclusive to the Gen 8. A lot of other sign systems, they don't have that type of capability. Usually you want to replace the panels or you want to upgrade your resolution, you have to buy a whole new sign and throw the old one away. But with Smart LED, we're thinking smart here. We want to make it easy to upgrade it up in the future. Let me turn this panel around to show you a couple of things here. So in the back, you can see that we have an integrated power box here, and then the two panels, two tiles, which are both 1 foot by 1 foot exactly. And the power box, the integrated power box, is basically houses the power supply. It houses the video card, the Smart LED video card, and it houses also your hub board, which is basically the board that sits, basically it's the motherboard where the two panels sit on. So what I'm gonna do here, we have a close-up camera here. I'm gonna actually tear down this panel to show you how easy it is to work on our displays. So each panel has 4 cam locks, like I told you. So I'm gonna go ahead and go from the front. So you can see that you just drop the tool and then you just counterclockwise with your fingers. That's it, that's all it takes. You don't have to make extra pressure. I'm gonna do the second cam lock here. I'm gonna go to the third one here, drop the tool clockwise. You'll hear a nice satisfying click when you hit the limit. And then when I take off the fourth, I'm just gonna put some pressure on this and I'm gonna pull straight up and then the panel comes loose. That's it right there. Very easy to work with our signs. If you had a damaged panel, you would just take out the new panel from the box and then you would drop the panel back in and then you push it in and then you go ahead and you lock the 4 corners of it. But again, we're tearing this thing down. So I'm gonna lift it up again. I'm gonna show you here on the close-up cam the difference between the 6mm and the 9.5, or what we call 10mm. And you can also see it here. Make sure I have them both up. Oops, there we go. So this is the difference between 9.5 or 10mm and 6mm. Basically, this is a 32 by 32 pixels per panel per square foot, and this is a 48 by 48 per square foot. So you've got about almost 50% more LEDs. So again, let's continue tearing this down. I'm gonna do the same thing real quick with the second panel so I can show you the power box system. So 1 lock, 2 locks, 3 locks. And the reason I'm doing this is I wanna show you guys, and if any sign contractors or sign shops are watching, I wanna show you guys how easy, in under a minute flat, you can replace a panel and be out of a service call. So now I'm gonna keep the tension on it. Oops, I think I didn't have enough tension. So you definitely wanna keep a tension on it because you have to pull up to get it loose. And there you go. So then that's the second panel. It kind of got stuck there. That's the tool. So here's the panel, removed again. I'll stack it here. And then now I'm gonna show you the actual exoskeleton of the Smart LED Gen 8 Qi panel. This is called the Qi panel, the quick install panel. So here you can see it's got 2 hub connectors, and they're not just regular hub connectors. We've got a silicon gasket here, which I don't know if you can see. Let me see if the close-up can catch that. So that's the silicon gasket. So it's a double gasket, which gives it the IP68 rating. That way, because it's basically submergible. But so this gasket will basically completely waterproof the panel. And then you can see that it has a header. Now, you may have seen signs, they have little cables. A lot of the outdoor signs, they have a power cable, then you need 2 or sometimes 4 data cable ribbons. This is not how we do things at Smart LED. We're leading the advertising revolution by making a solid state panel with 1 single connector, which is gonna give you more durability and also better lifetime. And then the last thing that we need to take off here is that, well, the last thing that actually I'm not gonna take off, but I'm gonna show you how to take off. If you remove these 4 screws, you can remove the power pack, the whole power box, and you could replace it with a new one if you needed to. Smart LED, the safety key, security key. So it's a triangle key, and then you're gonna lift these 2 flaps here, which will expose the stainless steel locks. Then you'll put the key in. You'll unlock one side, then you unlock the other side. It's gonna be a little bit tight here. Let's grab it. There we go. Oh, maybe I'm tightening it. Yes, I am tightening it. There we go. So you unlock both sides. It's pretty strong because it's a waterproof box. So you want to give it a good turn there. And then once you unlock both, then you just simply grab the 2 sides here, the 2 edges, and then you just lift up. That exposes that opens up the box. And here in the box, you can see that we have the replaceable power supply right here. This is a 4.2 volt power supply. And then you also can replace the video card, which is the Smart LED video card. It's got 2 screws to remove it. It pulls straight out. And you can also replace the cables. If you remove the Cat6, you can replace the cables from the motherboard. And you have an internal test button here. This little black test button. You can push it and you can go through all the colors while the box is open. It'll turn on the panels if you attach it. So as you can see, we've done the Gen 8 in a way that it's very easy to service. Everything is neat, tidy, easy to access. You don't have to throw away the whole box to change one part. And then this is the way that we're going to be doing things from this moment forward. Everything is easily accessible, easily replaceable. Once you replace it, if it's a power supply, if you replace it, if it's the video card, you replace it. You close the box back up, and then you grab the Smart LED security key, and then you're going to turn. You have to push down because it's got a gasket. So as you push down, you'll turn, and then you'll grab the other one, and you'll turn it as well. And once you can see that it's fully locked and sealed, then you just close these 2 plastics, and then you're ready to go. So that's how you change parts inside of the Smart LED power box. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and attach the 2 cables. The 2 panels. The cables are already attached. So I'm going to go ahead and turn this towards me. Okay, I'm going to move the cables out of the way. Okay, obviously the panels, they have a directional up. You can see right here, the directional up arrow. So very easy to do. You just take the panel, sit it down, okay? Push in the center of the panel, push down, and then you grab the Stanley tool that we include with every Smart LED sign, and then you go ahead and you can do it from the front or from the back. You just put it into the weep hole, and you don't have to use a lot of strength like other brands. With ours, it's just a finger tight. You lock it. When you hear that click, it's locked in. Go over to the second weep hole. This is a 6mm, so it's a little bit smaller, harder to see. And then you turn it. Same thing, turn it. Last, the 4th cam lock, put it in, turn it. This thing's already in there. So you can see I can lift it from the panel if I wanted to. It's in there solid. Okay, so then now the next one, this is a 9mm, again, versus 6mm. This is just, I'm gonna move it to here to the side. So again, we look for the top arrow. Make sure you don't put it upside down. Top arrow is right there, okay? We're gonna drop it in there, very easy. You can see, push it down from the center. Okay, grab your Stanley tool and lock it. I would say it takes just under a minute, maybe, actually, it's probably 30 seconds for each panel, but let's just say a minute. I'm locking the 3rd one, and now I'm locking the 4th one, and that's it. As you can see, it's perfect. You can see there's no gaps. See that? No gaps anywhere. Everything's perfectly sealed, and that's it. That's all it takes to put this thing together. Then the last thing I want to talk about is the cabling. So how do you daisy chain these? Well, you've got a male connector here and a female connector. So this one goes to your next panel to the left, and this one goes to the next panel to the right. And you simply made them very easily. You take them, they have a notch to make sure that you don't get it upside down. And then you just push them in, and then you turn to about 5 turns to make them watertight. When you do the 5 turns, the O-ring is fully sealed, and then this is watertight. I mean, you could submerge this, and you won't have any problems. So I guess that's it. If you have any questions, definitely you can reach out to us anytime. You can either put a comment down below when we'll reply. Like and subscribe if you want to watch more videos about tearing down LED signs or looking at our products. And then also, if you want to email me, you can also email me at Sergio@SmartLED Inc. Or you can call us at 1-800-762-0796. Thanks for watching the Gen 8 Qi panel outdoor LED sign